So, the study we're about to do is a study on the word iniquity. What is iniquity and what does it mean and where did it come from? There's a war taking place in the cosmic realm between Jesus Christ and Satan. In Revelation 12:7 and 8, it reads, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven." In Revelation 12:3 it says, "Another sign was seen in heaven. Behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his head 7 crowns." In Revelation 12:9, "And the great red dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceives the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him." Now in Ezekiel 28:15-16, speaking about Lucifer, it says, "You were perfect in your ways from the day that you were created till iniquity was found in you. By the multitude of your merchandise they have filled your midst with violence, and you have sinned." Lucifer's merchandise, iniquity, had filled him with violence. The symbolism surround Lucifer portrays his violence. He went from being the most honored being in heaven to being the great red dragon. Red, the color of blood. In Leviticus 16, the goat that symbolizes Satan has a red ribbon around his horns, and horns represents his government, and his government is filled with blood, which means it's filled with death. In Hebrews 1 verse 8, in contrast, speaking about Jesus Christ, it says, "But unto the Son he, God, said, Your throne, O God, is forever and ever. A scepter of righteousness is the scepter of your kingdom. You have loved righteousness and hated iniquity. Therefore God, even your God, has anointed you with the oil of gladness above your fellows." And this is a direct quote from Psalm 45:6. Speaking about Jesus Christ in Isaiah 53, verse 9, it says, "And he made his grave with the wicked, and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth." Jesus is portrayed as the white lamb without spot. White being a symbol of purity and peace, non-violence. Righteousness. Jesus hates iniquity. He had done no violence. Righteousness fills him with gladness, and there was no deceit in his mouth. Now, Jesus used the word iniquity only 5 times in the New Testament, and we're going to go through these. And each time this word was used, it was in the context of deception. The first one is in Matthew 7:15. And he says, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves. You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree brings forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree brings forth evil fruit. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that brings not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore, by their fruits you shall know them. Not every one that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that does the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name? And in your name have cast out devils, and in your name done many wonderful works? And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity." So false prophets are ravening wolves. They are corrupt trees, therefore they bring forth corrupt fruit. They do not do the will of the Father, but they do prophesy, and they do cast out demons. They do wonderful works, and yet they are workers of iniquity. They have been serving the dragon, not Jesus. And Jesus says to them, "Depart from me, I do not know you." So, who was deceiving in this section where Jesus spoke? It was the false prophets. And who was deceived? The workers of iniquity themselves. The second time Jesus uses the word iniquity is found in Matthew 13:25. And it says, "Another parable put he forth unto them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seeds in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, did you not sow good seed in your field? From whence then has it tares? And he said unto them, An enemy has done this. The servants said unto him, Will you then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together until the harvest. And in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, Gather together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. Then Jesus sent the multitude away, and went into the house. And his disciples came unto him, saying, Declare unto us the parable of the tares of the field. He answered and said unto them, He that sows the good seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world, the good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. The enemy that sowed them is the devil, the harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. As therefore the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity. So where is the deception? The workers of iniquity grow together with the wheat, and it's almost impossible to tell them apart. The end of the world would disclose who they are. The tares, they look deceptively like the wheat. They grow together with the wheat. They were sown by an enemy, the devil. They grow from the seed of the devil, the seed of iniquity. And iniquity offends, and it will be rooted out. The contrast is clear. Jesus Christ sows the good seeds, the wheat, the seeds of righteousness. The next time that Jesus uses the word iniquity is in Matthew 23:27. And he says, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For you are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead men's bones and of all uncleanliness. Even so you also outwardly appear righteous unto men, but within you are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. The word hypocrite means an actor under an assumed character, a dissembler, a hypocrite. Where is the deception? In the scribes and Pharisees, the teachers of the people, the preachers and the book writers, the scribes. On the outside, they appear beautiful and righteous, but on the inside, they are filled with uncleanliness, iniquity. The scribes and the Pharisees on the outside appear pure, but inside they are impure, filled with iniquity. The next time Jesus uses the word iniquity is in Matthew 24:11. And many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Where again is the deception? It's in the false prophets. According to these verses, iniquity will abound at the end time. To abound means to increase, to multiply, which also means that deception will abound at the end time, which also means that violence will abound at the end time. False prophets shall deceive many with iniquity. Their teachings lead many to lose their agape love, which is righteousness, the opposite of iniquity. As a result, people's agape love will grow cold. When iniquity abounds, agape love diminishes. The fifth time Jesus uses the word iniquity is in Luke 13:27, which is the same as in Matthew 7. And he ends, "But he shall say unto you, I tell you, I know you not whence you are. Depart from me, workers of iniquity." Now in Revelation 12:9, it says that the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceives the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So what deceives the whole world? The dragon, and the dragon is filled with iniquity. In Revelation 3:14, it says, "And unto the angel of the church of the Laodiceans write, These things said the Amen, the faithful and the true witness, the beginning of the creation of God." Jesus is the only faithful and true witness, and he is not filled with iniquity. In all the passages we read, iniquity was paired up with deception. And who was Jesus talking about in these passages? In Matthew 27:21, "Not everyone that says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that does the will of my Father which is in heaven." Who is he talking to? People that call him Lord. They are believers. In Matthew 7:15, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves." Beware of who? False prophets, believers. Matthew 7:15 and to 22. "But many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in your name, and in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works?" Again, these are believers. "And I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you that work iniquity." They thought they knew him. And even so, also outwardly, they appear to be righteous unto men, but within they are full of hypocrisy and iniquity. "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many," the love of who? The love of believers will grow cold. So this is the end of this slide show, and the next time we're going to look at the word iniquity and what exactly it means.